In this video, I'm going to take a look at the current state of the Red Dead Online economy with focus on microtransactions. I wanted to look at a few recent changes to the game that I think are subtly trying to drive players to purchase gold bars. Overall, I wanted to discuss my thoughts on why I feel like I can't fully trust Rockstar anymore. If you've seen my videos in the past, you'll know I'm a big fan of Rockstar, and this video isn't designed to stir up hate. I just really think this is a subject worth looking more closely at. I always think if you're a true fan of something, be it a particular band, a film franchise or TV series, whatever it is, you should be able to take a step back from your blind love for that thing and assess and critique it with a level head. And that's what I'm trying to do here. So for those of you that aren't too clued up on this, within Red Dead there are in-game dollars, which can be earned basically by every single activity in the game, selling animal parts you've hunted, participating in showdown modes, horse races, missions. These are all ways to earn in-game dollars. And these dollars can be used to purchase items from weapons and ammo to food and horses. But you can use gold bars to purchase these items in the game as well. In regards to gold bars, the primary way of gaining these is by purchasing them in the store with real cash. You can also get fractions of gold bars through in-game activities, but the rate of gaining them this way is very slow. One gold bar equates to 25 in-game dollars. So an item, for example, that costs $100 can also be paid for using 4 gold bars. As the majority of my audience are American, I'm going to discuss the costs in US dollars, despite the fact that you're seeing pounds there on the screen. If we put the special introductory offer to one side, 25 gold bars, which is the most common transaction in the store, will set you back $9.99 in actual money. So that's basically 40 cents per gold bar. And let's say you wanted to buy a Mauser pistol. Despite being far from the most expensive thing in the game, this is the most expensive weapon in the game, and it comes in at 600 in-game dollars. In Red Dead's current state, with the recent hunting nerfs and other changes, the average player will only be able to earn a maximum of about $200 per hour, be that through good performances in showdown mode or potentially hunting, and that's just the average player. So to purchase this pistol, you can either grind for a minimum of 3 hours, or you can buy it with 24 gold bars, which equates to about $9.60 in real money. And of course, this is what Rockstar wants you to do. Usually I wouldn't have a problem with this sort of thing. There are loads of games out there that use microtransactions really well, and as a feature that runs alongside and sometimes even complements other updates and improvements that are made to the game. But when Rockstar are making changes to the game that are fundamentally designed to reduce the amount of in-game cash players have, then you really have to question why. And when you look at the evidence, there is only one answer: money. The longer it takes to earn in-game money means the less inclined players are to actually grind out showdown series or hunting to earn cash. Subsequently, if, like a lot of players can be, someone is impatient, they'll just skip the grind and reach for their wallet. Now, this part of the video might sound like I'm a bit of a conspiracy theorist, but just hear me out. Here is a list of all the updates that I think are geared towards reducing the amount of in-game money players have, therefore pushing players toward purchasing gold bars. Bounties. Charging you a bounty for killing police, players, NPCs will obviously reduce your cash, and let's face it, going on murderous rampages is one of the most enjoyable things to do in Red Dead, and every GTA game since the 90s. Putting a tax on this common and enjoyable activity ultimately means more money in Rockstar's back pocket. Carcass selling rebalance. Despite the fact it was claimed to be a bug, the nerf to the cost of skinned carcasses means hunting is ultimately less profitable. With the update, they claimed that they rectified the price and that it was always supposed to be a lot lower skinned than it was not skinned. But if this is the case, then why not keep the skinned carcass the price of the formerly not skinned carcass and increase the price of the unskinned carcass, if you're following what I'm saying? Animal yield. The animal parts you receive from various animals has been reduced. Prior to the update, you got 3 feathers from 3-star herons, and that yield is now down to 1 feather per bird. Yes, you get more other parts, but with the feathers being the most expensive, this is a big hit to the overall profit of hunting this bird. Varmint rifle nerf. Beyond the nerf needed for the varmint rifle in PvP, Rockstar nerfed the rifle completely, even for hunting. The lock-on distance, damage and accuracy of the varmint have all been decreased, meaning you often miss birds, ruin them with 2 shots, or you just can't lock onto them at all. And less birds you kill means less money you make. Deadeye nerf. Even the nerf to the Deadeye impacts hunting. Not being able to use it to fire accurately at fleeing animals is a real disadvantage, meaning some animals escape from time to time in situations that in the past they wouldn't have. Obviously, the whole reason for having an online store in a game is to drive profits through microtransactions. But when some of the updates that are being made aren't even included in the patch notes, it really makes you lose faith in Rockstar and the decisions they're making. I know some people will come back and say it's great that daily challenges are now about and they give you 0.1 of a gold bar, but if you compare that to in-game dollars, that works out at $2.50. And you may as well just shoot a couple of ravens if you're going to go out of your way to try and get that gold bar fraction through the challenge itself. There have been some good changes made, like the new game modes and items, as well as a player blip system, but I can't help but feel like I've just lost my trust in Rockstar. I'll always trust that they'll create an incredible single player storyline, but with the online portion of their games, I just feel like they prioritise bleeding players of as much real life cash as possible through minor changes, rather than making big, positive, game-changing updates that would ultimately lead to players coming back to the game and eventually, probably, spending more money on gold bars that way anyway. It's almost like with one hand they're giving you a few occasional updates that just keep you quiet a little bit for a while, and then they're slapping you in the face with the other hand, nerfing hunting and just completely ruining killing sprees. And yes, I'm bitter because these are two of the things that I absolutely love to do in Red Dead. From my point of view, I'll still occasionally play Red Dead, but mainly when I know the guys from my Discord server are online, and sometimes just to relax and maybe go hunting. With other games coming out that are gripping my attention, there'll be some changes made to the content on my channel. For the most part, my videos will still be aimed towards Red Dead mainly. I've just got to find topics and some sort of guides that are worth your time. I'm not going to just pump out content just for the sake of it. If you've got anything to add to what I've said in this video, then please let me know. You might completely disagree with me. You might completely agree with me. Are you playing Red Dead still? I'd love to hear what you've got to say, so please do leave a comment below. Also, if you've got any games that you're playing at the moment that you'd like to see me make videos on, then let me know as well. I read absolutely every comment, so I'd love to hear what you think. And following everything that I've said in this video, if you want to know an essential tip for driving profits up in hunting, which, let's be honest, we really need to try and do nowadays, then click the link in the description or the video on screen now. If you enjoyed the video, please like and consider subscribing for more content like this in the future. I'm JmCooKie. Cheers.